I found the last survivor from the spaceship accident. You'll be safe now. Number 7 reporting from point 2704.
And hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Fret, and this is another FretroView. In today's game, we're going to be looking at Space Channel 5. Space Channel 5 is a game I got way back when. This is for the DreamCast, by the way. And Space Channel 5, it's not... Well, spoiler, it's a pretty good game. It is not what I expected when I originally got this game as a kid. I thought it was going to be something totally different. I thought it was going to be like an action sci-fi adventure game. Ended up being a music rhythm game. Not what I expected, but not bad either. It was pretty good. I'm not that good at rhythm games, weirdly enough, because I like music. I have rhythm, but for some reason, I'm not that great at them. I think part of the issue is because my memory sucks. Well, my memory doesn't suck. It's a short-term memory sucks. Long-term, I'm good. I still know lyrics from music way back in the day. Cheat codes for video games, I still remember. But if you give me a short sequence of inputs, in this game, I can't do it. Memory just won't do it. So, even back as a kid, I was terrible. Well, was I terrible? I'm not gonna say I was terrible when I was a kid. I think I was a little bit better. But now playing it as an adult, not that good. Not that good. I was way better as a kid at this game. So now. Yeah, I'm just not that good. Like as I said, I'm just reaction time's not good, memory's not good. So yeah, this game was ripping me apart. Now, part of the reason it took me so long to come out with this FretroView is because some things happened. So I was going through the game, doing fairly well. I made it pretty far into the game. It took me a while, but I think it was at least to the, maybe, I will say halfway point. And, I stopped. I was like, alright, that's enough for now. I'll get the rest of the recording a little later. And sure enough, I go, a couple days later, I boot the game back up, and my save file's gone. I'm like, oh no. That was a good chunk of me recording. Now I have the first half of my recording, but I had to start over on the game because my save file was gone, and I did not want to go through and play all that again because it took me a while because I suck, and I didn't want to go through all that again. I mean, it was fun, don't get me wrong, but I have a lot of stuff to do, and I can't spend all my time re-recording stuff. So, for total transparency or whatever, I did go back. I used a cheat code, essentially. So I didn't even know there were cheat codes for this game back when I was a kid, or I would have used it then. I only used one. There are a few. But the one I used was probably the most cheaty. It's basically spectator mode. So you put this code in, and basically the game plays itself 100% accuracy. So I did that, and yeah, I just watched the game go. Now, that being said, because as a kid, I did make it to the end of the game. And I did not know how close I was to beating it, which was crazy. Because I could not, my wife nor I could beat it. We could not beat it for the life of us. Like, we tried and tried and tried, and we couldn't do it, so we gave up. And now, as an adult, I'm playing this game, and I'm like, dude, we were that close. We could have got it if we just kept going. And we're both just like, Why? Why is it that we were that close and we just gave up and we couldn't? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Spoiler alert: beating the game. There's no real big cinematic at the end, like I thought there should be. You just beat the boss, and she just walks off into the galaxy or whatever on the spaceship, and then in credits. That's it. So it's not even worth it if you're playing this game. I don't know. I did realize, or I didn't realize, I found out a little later after playing this game, there was a PlayStation remaster with one of those K-pop mascots, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, I did not know that was a thing. It was a few years back, I think. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think this game, I don't know if there's a Space Channel 5 2. I should have researched that. But I do think this game deserves a sequel. Because it's pretty good. Maybe update some things. I guess I should, well, with all that being said, we'll go over the premise of the game, followed by all the other stuff. So, Space Channel 5. I don't know. So the intro, which I'll be showing here at some point, I guess she was in a space. Well, I'd say Space Channel 5. You play as the protagonist. Her name is Ulala. From the intro, I gather she was in a space accident, and she's just floating out in space, and some random astronaut saves her or rescues her, I guess. And then cut to sometime later, and then she's a reporter. What? Always when I'm recording. He does this. My wife just left for work, and he's sad about it. I guess I'm not good enough to hang out with, so he does this. Okay. Alright, so, where was I? Yes, so she was rescued by an astronaut. Sometime later, she is a reporter for Space Channel 5. I don't know how she transitioned into that, but there you go. And that's when, what happens is space monsters or aliens come down to the Earth, and they start blasting people with their ray guns. And they just basically make them dance. And yeah. Which is weird. You would think they have some kind of security. Like, they just rolled up. The aliens did. And humans are just standing there like, hey guys, are you cool? And they just start blasting. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, defend yourselves. Like, do we not have police in this reality? That's crazy. No military, no police. They just roll up and start blasting. And the only people who are fighting are reporters. So are reporters the police? Because going by what I see, Ulala's the only one blasting at folks. Like, does no one else have blasters? Is she a cop? Are reporters cops? Or are they law enforcement? Because she's the only one that's doing anything while reporting. But I guess she's reporting. But she's not really reporting. She's just on the scene like she's a cop and blasting aliens and rescuing people and just saying what she's doing. Which I guess that's reporting what she's doing. I don't know. It's weird, but it works, I guess, while you're playing the game. Now, the game itself is very simple. Like I say, it's rhythm based. So essentially, the aliens will tell you what to do, and you just copy them. And Ulala does a bunch of groovy dance moves, and so do the aliens. And so, for example, aliens will say up, down, shoot, and you press up, down, and I think the A button or is the shoot button. And yeah, and now so the aliens capture humans when you roll up on them. So to rescue the aliens, you have to use the rescue button, which is basically shooting them, but with a different, I guess, function of the gun. So you have your ray gun option, which is to blast the aliens, and then like the B button option is to rescue the aliens. So they'll still say shoot. So when you hear the alien say shoot, you have to shoot. So it's up, down, shoot, and then you up, down, shoot. But then they'll say up, down, left, shoot. But it'll be an alien, it'll be a human there to rescue. So you have to hit the B button to shoot instead of the A button, because you can still blast them with the A button, and then they're done. Like you just killed the innocent person. So you have to pay attention to who you're shooting or in rescuing. Now you do have like a meter, I guess you can call it, so you can make a certain amount of mistakes. On most instances, you have like 4 or 5 hearts that are on the upper left-hand side of the screen, and you're allowed that many times to make a mistake. Once you run out of mistakes, that segment ends. You still keep going, but like the people that you could have rescued, like you're done there. No more rescuing them. The segment ends and you move on to the next. I think I never failed that many times, so I'm not sure if there's like a game over if you do it. Maybe I should try that. If I have the patience, I'll go and see if there is a game over screen. But as far as I know, you keep going even if you fail with the hearts. I know if you're doing like a boss fight, it's a game over. There are like midway bosses. They're not really bosses, but they give you harder instructions to follow, which gets pretty insane, which is why I gave up, because I'm too old to be messing around with that stuff. My brain it's not. I can't do it. It gets pretty crazy. There are special people to rescue. I can't remember their name. One was Space Diva. There's another person. My favorite, which I don't really want to spoil it, but I'm going to. So for the people who don't want to be spoiled, who haven't played this game for some reason, I guess if you never had a Dreamcast, or if you're young and you're just too young, I'm going to spoil it. It's not really a big spoiler though. Michael Jackson's in the game, guys. They call him Space Michael, but we know who it is. He's doing the dances. He's making the noises. It's Michael Jackson. Now, as a kid, I thought he did way more in the game than he did now when I made it to him, because I was like, he's not doing anything. He's just spinning and dancing and, doing his little crotch grab move. But he's not doing... As a kid, I don't know, I thought he did way more than he did, so I was kind of confused. I was all excited when I made it to him as an adult, and I was kind of disappointed, because I'm like, he's not doing anything. So if you rescue these people, they join you as you move forward in the game. So when you get Space Michael, so when you rescue people and they're following you, they usually just mimic Ulala's movements. So she has like a little walk, and she might be snapping her fingers or doing some dances as she's walking forward. Space Michael does not copy you. He's doing the Michael Jackson stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. So maybe that's what I thought he did more of when you saved him, but I don't know. It's cool though. I love seeing Space Michael, and yeah, I like that they did the unmelanated Michael. So he's got the Jerry curl, slick hair, and he's like alabaster white, which is crazy to me. It's cool. He's got the silver jumpsuit on. It's pretty cool. We love Mike. So yeah. What else? There's quite a few stages in the game. You can probably, it'll be covered. There's like a psychedelic stage where she's like going through all these tunnels, all these lights. The beginning stage, you're like just on the space station, the space dock. I would say there's not really much to the game. It's very, very simple. Very simple. The music in the game is really good. I would say top tier. I really love the intro theme. And that's one thing I should say. I'm not sure if this music is copyrighted. Whilst I did a little bit of research on this game, I came to realize, I guess Ulala, the protagonist, was based on actual singer, songwriter / actress, I guess. Because they look just alike. Like the lady, the real actual lady, had her hair just like Ulala did. So I'm guessing it's based off of her. I don't know if she did the voice. I think she did do the voice. So maybe that's why they look alike. Or, based on it. But I think they used some of her music in this game. So I don't know if I'll get copyrighted again. I'm going to try to use the music here. And I guess I'll just have to make 2 videos. Because last time this happened, I had to actually go back and re-record. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to record this one with the music playing, and then I'm going to go back and let it play again, and I'll just put my own music in if I do get hit. So it'll be easier this time, because I'll be aware. I'm more savvy to the old YouTube now. So music is pretty good. Sound effects are good. Well, everything sounds like it's supposed to be. So you won't hear anything jarring. It's all voice acted. So Ulala has I don't know, like a, not, I don't know, is he the cameraman? I don't think he's the cameraman. He's got to be like the guy in the earpiece, because he's like giving her instructions on some things to do. Like you have, so I think you get a game over if your ratings go down, because you have other like criteria to make it through the stage. It's shown on the right hand side of the screen. You have your ratings, and there's some other meter. I can't remember. The ratings is the most important. So when you start the game, you're at like 10% rating, but in order to move forward, you have to be at like 15. So the more mistakes you make, the lower your rating goes. You keep going without making mistakes, your ratings go up, and the more people you save and whatnot. You have like a viewer rating, and then a minimum viewer rating. So you have to hit those criteria to move forward. So that's how you get the game over. I remember now. What else? I'm trying to think of any more sound. Like the ray gun sounds like a ray gun. I'd say the DreamCast handles the sound effects pretty good. Like I said, there's not much sound effects though. Like I said, you're not doing much but dancing. So, like I said, everything's well voice acted well.
Okay, cut.
Like I said, the guy in the earpiece, he's really good. Like I said, nothing's cringe. Like you won't listen to this and think, you can't play the game because of like the sound. Everything's crisp and clear. The music is great. You'll be snapping. I think I downloaded the intro theme on my phone because it's just that good. What else? Gameplay. So the gameplay is simple yet hard to master. I don't know. Like I said, this could just be me, so I'm not going to put it on the game. Like I said, when the aliens give you the directions, like up, down, shoot, you literally, like, you press up, down, and like A. When I was a kid, I don't remember there being a delay, or like I was pretty snappy. Going back and playing it now as an adult, I kind of feel a slight delay in the control. Like when I press up, it's like Ulala has to do her animation. Like you have to think about the animation whilst putting in the inputs. At least that's how I feel now. Because when I hit up, the game is like, no, you missed it. I'm like, I did it on beat. Like, and that's the thing that got me with this game as an adult, because I'm sure I don't think I was off beat, but the game says I am. Like, I'm doing it. Like, you basically do it. Like, it's kind of hard. I may have to show an example on the clip, because like they say up down shoot, and I do it exactly the way they tell me to, like to the tempo. But it says I got it wrong. Now, when I put the code in for the game to automatically do it, I was watching the game do the inputs, and they're doing it to the tempo of the actual music in the game, which is what I was doing, but it said I was doing it wrong. But I'm like, how? If the computer got it right, unless you have to be dead on, which makes sense, but I'm pretty sure I was dead on. Like, up, down, shoot. Up, down, shoot. I was doing it to the music, to the drum beat. But I don't know. That could just be me. Like I said, I'm an old man now, so maybe I thought I was on beat, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. But that's one thing to consider when you're playing the game. You may not have an issue with it at all. I don't know. I do. But that's about it that I can think of. No real other surprises than Space Mike. Oh, I should mention there is Ulala has a rival, I guess, reporter. They're called Jaguar, and this is one thing I noticed. I guess so here in the DreamCast version, Jaguar is mainly represented by a dude. I don't know his name. He just calls himself Jaguar, which is the name of the group, I guess. Pretty cool. I like Jaguar. They're like everything's modeled off of Team Rocket, man. I don't know why. Those guys just hit hard, I guess. Everyone loves Jesse and James. But Jaguar, they remind me of Team Rocket. Well, it's just the one guy. He comes in, he announces himself, Jaguar, and he's wearing black and white. And he challenges Ulala to see who's the better reporter. Obviously, it's Ulala. I mean, if you win. But he shows up periodically through the game, kind of like Team Rocket, when you send him on his way. Now, one thing, well, I'll get to that later. I'll just keep going with this. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. No other real surprises here. I guess I could spoil the ending since I cheated to get there. I'll tell you, it doesn't matter. So, big twist. The antagonist of the game was not the aliens. No friends. Aliens were good. They're kind and gentle. They just want to dance. The real protagonist, or antagonist, I should say, is you, the viewer.
Ratings were my passion. The ratings were everything. So what's wrong with using TV to brainwash the masses? Isn't that what television's for? Ratings!
Did you hear what he said? The mastermind behind all this just confessed his true intentions.
Ha! I've activated the blank dimension!
Ah!
It's all about ratings and getting the ratings up. So the head guy of the TV station, I guess, president of the TV station, he brainwashed the aliens to brainwash us to watch TV and get the ratings up because everything's about ratings. I thought that was a pretty good twist. It really reflects today's climate, I think, which is a long story. I kind of, I was wondering what I wanted to do with this channel, and I got to be honest, guys. I don't like YouTube that much. I really don't. I really wanted to make videos because I like video games. I have a lot of them sitting here on the shelf. I made this puppet here because I like puppets, so I just put the two together. And I decided to do this just for fun. I don't expect it to go anywhere. I really don't. But I really don't like YouTube. It sucks. You know, the commercials are insane. Like, everything, they just want you to buy stuff and watch. You know, I don't even like some of the people on YouTube. Everything, if you're not a jerk, you ain't gonna make it anywhere. It's like they reward bad behavior, and that's why I didn't really want to be on YouTube. But I really don't know where else to post videos. I know there are other places, but they're all the same in the end. Like I said, I'm probably never going to monetize my videos because that's not what these are for. These are just for, fun. People don't know how to have fun anymore. Everything's about the drama, and it's just a waste. Sad, really. But enough about that. But yeah, this game hits on that at the end, and I was like, wow, that's really profound, I guess. I don't think they were trying to be. I think they were just trying to be funny. But looking in the future now, it's like, wow, it's not good. But yeah, so that's about it for old Space Channel 5. Pretty good game. I'd like to see a sequel at some point. And yeah, if you made it this far, I thought there was something I was going to talk about, but I forgot because I went on a tangent. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. We'll go ahead and play. Let you guys see. I'll shut my mouth and let the game roll. And yeah, I'll see you back here soon.
Shoot, shoot, right, left. Hit down, hit down, hit. Shoot down, shoot down, shoot.
Great.
Out, hit. Up, shoot. Hit, out, hit. Shoot, up, shoot. Hit, out. Shoot, up. Hit. Down, hit. Shoot. Down, shoot.
Thanks, cutie.
I did it.
Very good, Ulala.
I'm gonna steal your show, Space Channel 5.
What the?
What's happening, Ulala? Hey, check the transmission quickly. This must be that pirate broadcasting station.
My name is
Jaguar!
I am the voice of truth. If you insist on getting in the way, let's see who's better. Let's dance!
Up,
Shoot!
up, shoot.
Shoot!
Up, shoot.
Shoot!
Up, shoot.
Shoot! Right, left, down.
Up, shoot. Right, left, down.
Up, shoot! Right, left, down. Down.
Up, shoot. Right, left, down. Down.
Up, shoot! Right, left, down. Shoot!
Up, shoot. Right, left, down. Down. Shoot.
Well, Ulala.
You're not bad at all. I will see you later.
Wait!
Now go to the observation platform.
Roger.
Oh man, there's still more. Use your A-beam if you hear them say Jew.
Hit. Here we go. Shoot. Don't touch that dial.
Woo-hoo! You can sure pull that trigger.
I'm on the observation platform. Hey!
The alien mothership's retreating. Don't you have to follow them, Channel 5?
Blast you, Jaguar!
Look, they're sending something over. Is that a marshmallow?
Looks like some children got nabbed.
Oh, my poor students.
You got to get them out of there.
Will do. Right. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Left. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Up, down. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Left, right. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Use your B button to rescue the children.
Up, right, down. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Right, up, down. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Hurry, help me. Right. Left. Up, down. Down, up, shoot. Thanks anyway. Left, shoot, up, shoot, right, shoot. Right, shoot, left, shoot, down, shoot. Left, shoot, up, shoot. Left, shoot, up, shoot, down, shoot. I'm going to the head office. I'm in the dining hall. Something smells delish.
Don't get distracted, Ulala.
Bye.
Watch out, they're coming from the spiral escalator.
Let's shoot. Left, shoot, right, shoot, up, shoot. Up, shoot, left, shoot, right, shoot. Right, shoot, left, shoot, up, shoot.
Looking good.
Left, shoot, right, shoot, up, shoot. Right, shoot, left, shoot. Left, shoot, right, shoot. Up, shoot. Groovy.
Very good, Ulala.
I'm at the head office. There's a TV in here. It's got a huge screen. What's up? I'm feeling kind of funky.
Watch out, aliens are in the monitors.
Left, shoot, right, shoot, up, shoot. Right, shoot, left, shoot, down, shoot. Up, right, left, down, up, left, right, down, up, right, left, down. Look, it's coming out of the monitor. It's bouncy.
Oh, sweet mother, is that real?
Up, left, up, shoot. Up, right, up, shoot. Up, left, right, up, shoot.
All right. Yeah, that's the game. Hopefully, I got everything in there. There was needed to be. It's not a really hard game. It's very simple, simplistic, and yeah, that is it. Yeah. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. And till next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
I've encountered aliens on the main floor, and they've taken hostages.
Copy the aliens' moves. Press the buttons with the rhythm. Get on it.
Let's dance!